Let me check my YouTube real quick. Here we go again. Oh. Straight bull. I didn't stream all day today. I didn't really do much on the PS5. When the one time I get on, it takes less than 10 minutes before it ends in an error. I could just delete the stream right now if I wanted to, since I didn't really do much. But I'm gonna try this again. Because the only thing I did the last stream was what? I fought Wall Crasher and got a bad module for Glay. So yeah. So let's do this from the top. Actually, you know what? Before I do so, let me go to this Glay module. I'm gonna readjust it 5 times. Hope that's good. If it is, then I could probably sell it, or if it's really, really good, like a double red or something, which never happens, I'll probably keep it. This could work. I know like people want a lot of health. No, it has less health. I'll probably keep this one. What about you? One more. I'm gonna have to. I'm probably gonna delete this module in a second. Yeah, a couple of Glay ones, didn't I? Alright, I gotta keep that one. Keep a red offer. Alright, because this is the module that I actually... This is a module I think I got for like 200, 300 at one point. I sold it to him, he offered 700. And now he's trying to offer to everybody else at like 7,000. And again, when you offer stuff like that for way too much, like, you wonder why I'm still trying to sell it. I mean, wishing the best of luck, I guess, when it comes to selling that module. It's been over a month since I've been trying to sell it. Alright, let's try this again. I need another one of those reactors. It needs to be tech damage, tech ratio, and it needs to be crit damage. I know what I haven't given me those in a little bit. See to Discord notifications.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant.
Okay, we'll clear those off. Okay.
Multiple Vulcans
I'm still on party, right?
the front. Neutralize them.
Cool. What I want to do is all of a sudden like hear other people. Not that I like anybody. I can tolerate the people in this game because I've actually been in random parties. Not parties. I've been in game chat in this game before. I haven't had anything negative happen. Well, that's more like I say for games like Call of Duty, Tekken, and Xenoverse, especially the last one.
Descendant, proceed inside.
Call of Duty, I've been playing a little bit actually, thinking of it now, because I don't know. After the after the last Call of Duty titles, I just didn't have much. I just didn't have much of an interest.
Descendant,
I'm not one to dislike. Yeah, I just
multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize
just
them.
I'm not as invested in the current Call of Duty in the previous iterations of it.
We're detecting multiple Vulgus signals.
Yeah, again, I haven't gotten one in a while because for one, I don't know how much they are right now. I know they're not cheap. Well, at the same time, even if I did get a Call of Duty title that wasn't free, or I guess free, it doesn't matter usually. Like they both have, like they take up a lot of
You need
space.
to use your hover bike from here on out.
I can only imagine how much space it takes up on the PlayStation 5. So if you're gonna play more than one Call of Duty title, you're gonna need extended storage. And like I said, I haven't used mine in a while because
Massive energy
you know,
signals
it just
detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
started having errors or whatever a while ago. That's why I haven't completed a lot of the games that I had in there. That's why that's why I still haven't played Near yet. Because I'm trying to get that stuff resolved. And then try to clear enough space so I can put it back in the actual system storage. And then I can continue the game. Because again, I didn't forget about that game. I just want to make sure that while I'm playing it, it doesn't blue screen me and say, oh, I have to re-download the game because it's annoying. This is the worst mod I've ever seen. That lipping module may as well be like they may as well give me an icon with a trash bin. They were better off giving me a half a decent killer module for that one. I'm assuming you want some screen time because like close to the camera there, and there's. How'd you build her? Okay, I guess he's still trying to build her. Hi, can someone PM how much this is worth? Last night I saw for decent. I can't give I'm not gonna give an exact number. I'm not good at stuff like that, but I know it's not gonna be a cheap module. Now, me personally, it's like when I price my stuff, they're either really cheap or I let people set their own price, depending on how valuable it is to them. If it's a number I can rock with, then I sell it to them. Which is exactly why I have a bunch of caliber right now. I used to have, what was it, after I purchased all the army skins, I had like 60 or something like that. Now I have this much here, like over 2,000 again.
Research operation, Descendant. Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
Speaking of stuff being sold, I guess we're kind of halfway away with this one. If you haven't played Xenoverse in a little bit, know that they actually did update the TP and HTML shop. There's some new clothes in there that I'm probably going to purchase. I need to get more TP though, so it's very likely that very soon I'll probably stream that game, just collecting festival points while at the same time collecting a lot of TP medals. Because that's leveling up air to 199, I kind of ran out. I mean, getting to 199, it gave me a better shot at that last mission in the time mission. But the only thing I don't like about that particular thing is the fact that
Multiple Volga signals
the rewards
detected
aren't
in
good
operation
enough.
zone. Proceed with caution.
It's like you'll play it, um, you'll get a decent, like you get a decent amount of experience points. You get even more if you use that one super soul that gives you triple the amount of
We're
XP.
detecting multiple Volga signals.
But it's like for that particular one, if you're gonna do that, you would have to bring four captures. I'm not lying about that. Like if you don't have a super soul that periodically gives you more health while you're fighting, you're gonna need something like that. And the reason why I said that, and the reason why I said that the rewards need to be better is because even the last time I did it,
Hover bike from here on
my
out.
mic wasn't in. I didn't talk about it or anything. I should have. But I'll say it now for those who do listen now or in the future. But I went out of that with, and I didn't like a dang thing.
Massive energy signal
Not even an
detected
artwork when I got it.
inside the lab.
So it's a chance that I might get an artwork doing it. Unless, of course, it's a one-time award, which would suck more. It's like,
Operation complete. Great job.
I already said it before for that particular thing, because I made a whole video on it if you haven't already watched it. But the story itself is good. It actually kept my attention. It wasn't like this story about a good 2 DLCs ago where Jiren showed up at full power and guys behind whooped every time you saw him. It wasn't like that this time. But yeah, I like the story. Goku's new moves are actually pretty decent, and a lot of his moves in that game remind me of what I kind of gave my custom CSC when I made up moves. It kind of reminded me of what I would give Jack. Even the aura itself that he has is kind of like that. So maybe in the future, after I need to for I guess like Penny and stuff, I'll probably try to do more stuff for him. Even if it's just to get him to level 99 or something, then I'll probably do that. But either that or keep my level 1 and just do level 1 challenges, which I do want to do again. I still want to get War and Pieces done as level 1. I mean, like, and when I do the mission, I don't want to have to use the new Super Soul that gains you health as long as your stamina isn't broken. I don't want to have to use that. Now, I might use that for, like, maybe a harder parallel quest, but for that one, all you gotta do is just survive 4 minutes. Like after that, it's just pretty much beating 2 people. Just as long as you avoid the evasives, then you're cool. I'll look at that in a second. Give me a second. Is that a steering video? I didn't see it, but I know of it. So no. And again, I get my honest take on that Xenoverse thing. I didn't want to be one of those people that because it's Dragon Ball and Goku's the DLC, I'm gonna glaze it to my heaven or never know. Because there was some stuff about that life, and there was a few things where I thought it was head scratching, stuff I just flat out disliked, like Supreme Kai of Time. And while I wanted to like her, I can't bring myself to because it's quite literally, in my personal opinion, the laziest character in the game. Which I had thought that that particular title was going to go to full power Jiren, like when he had the super villain version. Or, you know, someone like, or just insane Goku. But it's like, at least with them, like even with full power Jiren, when he had one move, that's one more move than her. It took 5 guys to attack. Okay, that's just ridiculous. Why does it take 5 grabs to do that? Like, where's the fun? Now, you know what? How much you in a bet that after seeing that video, that a bunch of male Saiyans are going to be running around in player match and or ranked, trying to get that cheese off and trying to troll spin as if they're good at the game when they're literally doing the biggest exploit there is right now. Again, I haven't seen it, but the fact that you just said was that you can kill somebody in 5 grabs. Like, that's like, again, that's like what Seta says, like fighting Zangief in Street Fighter. It's like fighting Doral from Virtua Fighter as well. Yeah, I'll give the rest of the comment for full attention after this person is done, which should be in roughly the way he's fighting. Probably another like 5 seconds. A little over. Alright, I'm gonna go to 115. Alright. Let me check this out real quick. See what I missed. So I saw the worst cheese in history. An infinite HP Namekian build, also whole bar. Okay, the first I didn't know about was infinite HP Namekian build. That sounds really silly. Doesn't draw me saying doing this mean probably having someone. Well, you want to, that's fine. Very accurate to what they are right now. Actually, it's good. Each grab did 10k. So what's the point of using any other moves? You can just do a grab for 10k. Or you can just do that into, I guess, a super that is unavoidable, which is also really ridiculous. Maybe an enemy, maybe in the infinite regen, but I can mess with it. That's really iffy. Which is why Xenoverse will always be, in my personal opinion, despite the fact I do like the game, a game that always takes a step forward and 2 steps back. Because of stuff like that. Where'd I get here? Eugen, okay. Blair, okay. Kyle. He's about to battle pass. 3k. That was funny. I joked about this earlier when I said somebody will sell you a double gold for like 6k. This is literally like this is literally half the amount. It's not even like a +2 -1, and neither of them are red. A job can pay for your battle pass. I mean, technically it could, yeah. But then again, this does come from a person who picks Serena, so I would not expect anything less. Somebody like to say that. Or maybe he actually does have a job and just doesn't want to use his money to pay for the battle pass. He just wants to sell his modules, which is what I do. I haven't spent a dime on this game, and I got a bunch of outfits already. Super Haley's. Who is job? No, okay, never mind. You know what? Why? You know what? Why are you even doing this in trade chat anyway? We can take that to world chat. Speaking of, I'll give 10 seconds of my time. Good evening, fellow scrub humans. Yeah, I'm out of here. All right. It wasn't even like it was stupid. I just had to roll my eyes at it. Let me go ahead and check Discord real quick. Some stuff I missed. All right. All right. Let's see here. Since it's a male sin, all I gotta do is dash kick into another grab. Well, of course, because male sins are brain dead. Square triangle into literally anything. Like you can square triangle, head to the bathroom, and come back, and it'll still be flying in the air. And they're the best grab in the game after all. They do. Them and male margins, because you can just literally do a back hit after that. Only bullet can somebody. Hi, dude. Please make perfect Ultra Instinct Goku from the entire Moral arc. Dragon Ball Super Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc, complete story for. No, I can't make him. But what's even the difference? Hold on. Because it's almost literally the same thing that I've created like a while ago. Like, unless you're trying to give him a half shirt. Because I said it before, like I don't really much, I don't much like recreating people that I've already done. The only exceptions I make when it comes to characters like Goku is if it's in like base form in a Super Saiyan 4, where it's a huge difference in how they look. Those I don't mind, but if it's just like a hair color change or just adding a shirt, I don't like stuff like that. Because you can quite literally go to one of my older videos, pretty much take inspiration from that and then add whatever needs to be added. Yeah, they're different. The hair being slightly more elevated. So he would just need to take the extra item that I already placed on his head and just pretty much, again, just adjust the numbers a little bit or make the hair bigger. If make creation video of perfect Ultra Instinct Goku for Level 6, I might be able to make him. Well, I already made him. Like, just not perfect Ultra Instinct, which from what I understand is not that much of a difference. Because I've created Goku twice now. I've done so with no, 3 times. I've done so with Ultra Instinct way back when, so the eyes weren't 100% correct. Then there was the updated version where I did Super Saiyan 1, 3, Base, Guide, and Blue, all in the same video. And then there was what? Super Saiyan 4. Now, even before I even get those versions, then there are other ones that not only that you requested, but there are other ones that others have requested as well, such as characters from Nier, such as characters from Blaze Blue and stuff. So I'm gonna get those done as well. There's also some creations that I haven't even uploaded yet that include characters from Genshin like Fischl. That has to be Harrison, yeah. It's hair. That's why I realized that my shield increased and it was green. Yeah, tomorrow is what, Monday? So that's when I think the Festival in Universe is going to officially begin. And I put up a community post regarding it. And like I said, I'll try to get what I can done. I might try to go for a higher rank this time. The reason why I say it is because one of the overall rewards, I believe, when you place high is a custom colored Super Saiyan 4 Goku outfit. And I don't know if you can change the fur color or not, but it would actually look, it would actually be cool if I could. So I'm gonna try to do what I can. If the mission I gotta do first, the parallel quest, is that Broly mission where I'm getting those 3 Dragon Balls and I'm all for it. All I do is just run straight through every time. Can make ultra intelligent Joku. Oh, ultra intelligent, huh? From the Dragon Balls. Manga. The manga. Yeah, I remember the manga. It was a good read. Hold on, did you just take a hot chicken wing, Glue? You hot chicken wing, huh? There's something I need to see otherwise. I know everybody has to start somewhere, but I want to check that Freyna. Mainly because, well, I don't normally see regular Freynas in here. You just see Ultimate Freyna. I don't think I've ever seen this fit before. Contagion. Well, let's see here. I highly doubt it's sensitive for good. What do they call it for? Well, then what would you even be coloring? Just the pants and the wristbands? That would suck. If that's the case, and you can't add the fur color, then why would anybody have any sort of like incentive to even try to place? I think it was like top 100 or top 500. I know it was like it was a really high placement to get something like that. And then other people who mod the game are probably already got that in their stuff. 100. It's not bad. I like that module. Harris module. You know, I need to get rid of some modules. I forget for who though. It might have been no. It might have been Blair. Let me check SMOs first though. I can't really get rid of any of these. I know I'll try to sell these later. Actually, hold on. What was that module I got earlier for Glay? I think I had higher. Not that. I think I had higher defense and a higher health than what I currently have. It was right. Yeah. So 178, 100. Yeah, I can get. Yeah, I can take this one out. And then I'm going to check now. I might need to edit this one. No, I understand because like a lot of the I know that earlier Soul Calibur is probably harder than that of I guess modern day Soul Calibur. Although they are both difficult. I know because I think about not even in front of Soul Calibur 6. I think about Legendary Souls and Soul Calibur 5. Because I may have already said it before, but the way I was introduced to Soul Calibur 5 was pretty much being thrown into the deep end of the pool because someone that brought it over and asked me when to play the story. I was like, oh, cool, I can play the story. I was fighting Nightmare at first. Like the part everybody says that he's like Shao Kahn difficulty. I was like, yeah, so that was fun. And after that, I had to fight a cheaper AI, and then unlock the hard difficulty that was Legendary Souls mode. If you played the mode, know that it was annoying, at the least. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm checking Discord as well. Everyone up 11 hard mission is Soul Calibur 3 is a kind of difficulty. Well, that was been fun then. Wait a minute. Willing to buy 2-1 crit rate damage for at least gold. You're not gonna find one. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna find one. The closest I even got was crit damage is where is it? I got this one recently. The way I made it. Yeah, it's right here. It's just a triple purple. They're not bad. And speaking of, let me just put it right here actually. What's this mission? I mean, look up my real quick. Sorry, buddy. My Serena has way too much health to kill right now.
Please activate the stabilizer.
I'll look at any comment that I missed in just a second. Should be in about 35 seconds from now. Let's see here. Let's try to decide what it said. I like the mission a lot harder than playing Night Terror because he's overpowered and keep going out. What I'm gonna remember the if you bring him out, he just flies back up. Can get Ada from the manga. Wait. Can get Ada from the mango of your cerise and make creation with her doing dance on North Pole with sweat and Monet fly. Much delicious. Yes. Okay. First off, calling anything when she's no. Hold on, let me join your party real quick. You gonna say that's delicious? I'll slap your head off. How dare you, man? And somehow, with that ridiculous request, it's not the worst thing I ever got.
Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out.
What happens? We're straight to the floor. The only thing I find funny about that is the fact that while doing it, you spelled delicious correctly, but money wrong. It's about autocorrect. Yeah. When by snare cases, up to 1.5 harmless negative for Inez. Do I have one that's good for Inez? That's a harmless negative? Maybe, I don't know. I'll put this one on there. The no MP one. But the reason why is because I think with her most recent module, I think don't have to use MP. So I guess it's just a crit damage module. I'm probably wrong on that, but let me check something real quick. But at least you only have to fight. Actually, I see that message is retracted. I'm pretty sure it'll come up in the next 60 seconds. Let's see here. But at least you only have to fight him. He doesn't rely on any additional effects. Make the fight harder. Okay. Willing to trade for HP conversion and shield. You can find that like. Oh no. That creation, but it's just why. Moth, I hate that. It's just a green arm. Oh, I apologize. It's a crystallized green arm. Yes, I changed, and there's something on his chest. And yeah, let's. Okay, I never heard that in my life. Moth. That might be the most ridiculous thing I heard all day. Yeah, I am sure. Until another comment comes up. That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard all day. Aside from that comment about Ada. No, the chicken wing was kind of funny. Well, seeing as how I tried to decipher most of what I have to read on my chat anyway. Like this. Yeah, that's. So you'll be able to understand what he's saying then. Alright, let's see here. I am glad Go-To request Goku new form. Ultra Supervillain Goku Quell for Soul Calibur 6. Hope we get to see a video of him soon for Soul Calibur 6. He's your DM. Hold on. Oh, this is the other comment. Hold on, David. That you tried to retract, but it was restored thanks to somebody. I request Goku new form Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for Soul Calibur 6 with. How do you spell Xenoverse right, but not which right? Anyway, is Ultra Super Villain Goku quelled? Hope we get see video of deformed from Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 as creation video for Soul Calibur 6 soon. You know, the longer I read that, the more confused I got. Why you just... Message clicked. That seems to be a case with a lot of stuff I read. Well, yeah. That's why I didn't say, like, can you make the fan-made fusion of Ultra Swivel and Frieza and Ultra Swivel and Quell Goku for Soul Calibur 6 and make them Nightmare style? Now, I wouldn't know how he would look. I'm going to tell you that right now. It looked disgusting. But I don't know how he would actually look. A Frieza race. So basically, you basically just said a Frieza race with a monkey tail.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant.
Nah.
Multiple Vulcans
Why do you keep
approaching
that?
the front. Neutralize them.
So we're saying blue go. So he did. But then somebody's gonna say, wait, you and blue, technically, yellow and blue, it is green, isn't it? That's what somebody would probably say.
Entrance security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside.
Rizoku. You have a better chance to see me create Drip Goku. Go Kiza. Okay.
Descendant, destroy the device up ahead.
Be Friku.
Multiple focus signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
I'll try. Yeah, I know. Thanks for my message. No problem for your message.
We're detecting multiple Vulcus signals.
You know what, Mom? Like, somebody's gonna wish that fusions are actually a thing for Xenoverse 3 just so they can create that. How they're gonna... I don't know how they're gonna do fusions, like, if they do decide to do that. Or what would that
You
be?
need to use your hover bike from here on out.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens in the final product, at least.
Descendant, massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
Well, I don't like that idea with us transforming into that character. Because that's just level 4 transfer, like you said. Whereas, like, you summon Shenron and then you become that character. Is it?
Operation complete. Great job, Descendant.
But But I'm trying to think though. It's like, but again, it's like it could. It didn't even have to be you transforming into the character. It could literally be. It could literally be like a ghost of that person guiding you or something. Kind of like the Z assist, but instead of a ultra move, it's just like you doing a person's combo. But it shouldn't be you transforming into that character because why would I want to fight? Let's say like a random, let's say let's say the new Kai race. So I'm fighting all of a sudden I turn to Piccolo. What else is there? How the F does
I picked up a
which is
few
something
material
Quebec
formation
Goku with a
signals
chest
in the
crystal
skies nearby.
dipped in green mouthwash. It's like you, wait, I said what? Yes. I mean, the overall design could have been a little better. I just don't like the fact that they put those clothes in the game for your character, but they don't have the Supreme Kai Times clothes for that, like that for your character. While also at the same time, you don't have Potara earrings for your character. You don't have his clothes. You don't have Bardock's headband, but instead they give you Goku's UI wig, but with like a tealish like shadowing in the sides. Yeah, elevates a little bit. But so, okay, so that's the case, Martha. Do you think they're going to use that model right there as a blueprint for Xenoverse 3 if they do decide to put in the moral arc in the game? Which I'm pretty sure is going to be really cool. Do you think his hair is going to move during the fight in that game or no? Yeah. Okay. Because even when you look at a game like Breakers, their hair moves. So you're saying, that Breakers is walking, so Xenoverse can run. Man, don't let that happen. Look, when you say gotcha and Xenoverse 3 in the same sentence, I worry. Because I get the feeling like I have battle passes and stuff. I don't want that. I really don't. They do that to all, like they've been doing it to a lot of fighting games that I like Street Fighter and Tekken. Look, I don't like the game either, but that defense I can give it is the fact that that game is free to play. You said breakers. What's all the breakers about? Yeah. To me, that's a waste of money. Like when people, yeah, when people spend their money to just progress in the dragon tier faster for that game, that's silly. It's silly because all you gotta do is play the game and you can get the stuff. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on, it's here. If make Ultra Super Villain Goku Dragon Xenoverse 2 for Soul Calibur 6 with use molested. When I say that it sounds wrong, but use molested just like you do with MUI Goku and use Huang Dragon Tongue. But you know what molested sounds like if you say it too fast. Depends on the price of the battle pass, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you got games like Genshin Impact where you gotta buy battle pass every like 40, by every 40 days. I thought that initially when you did get the battle pass, that was gonna carry over. Like it was just keep playing the game and stuff. No, the game was like, no, you gotta keep paying for it. Which is what I did not do.
Descendant, there's a tactical objective that requires protection. Please confirm. Descendant, environmental data collection at the accident deposit has been completed. Please activate the stabilizer. This special assault ship spotted.
Yeah, talking about the welcome room, right?
Be careful.
Yeah, the welcome room one is really good. It's like $5 to get. I think it's like over 2,000 over the span of like a month.
Requesting search and destroy.
Yeah, yeah. As long as you're logging into the game and just doing some of like the daily missions, it goes really fast. Oh. Okay. Alright, what's this message? Thank you for getting his message. Alright. No problem. Mm-hmm. You mean kind of like how they do Xenoverse? Because even when because again, when you mentioned that, I was thinking about the clothes that came out recently that were color customizable, like Hold on. Let me check the damage tag real quick because I remember sending it some time ago. It was Fasha, my Arabian costume, and Janemba. And the other thing I don't like, I'm looking at it now. There's something that I don't like: the angel set, where it has the halo and the wings. Here's why I don't like it. Why don't you just add a second accessory slot so you can do that rather than being a whole set? How is it possible to have two accessories? But Breakers added 4. I'm hoping so. They should have did that because I actually. Well, I guess that's it for the. Okay, so that's it for the dice. So now I can put this. Mm-hmm. When you mention when you mention Clever's hair, I think about the huge hair that Super Saiyan to give you in Xenoverse. Let's tone that down and uh, But again, I said it in the past. I said that I felt like the more characters you got, like Caulifla, like Kefla, then when you go to your character customization, you should have had those hairstyles unlocked, or just have it to where you go to that one guy who says, yeah, that like the hairstylist that you just buy more haircuts. But it took me less than five. It took me less than 12 seconds to think about that. It like they got years. Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's them, so we'll see. Yeah, they try to sell you Dragon Balls. All you had to do, but that's stupid. All you look like just. No, no. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. You say you transform as a timer. Why does that remind me of Breakers again? I say like you literally turn to a transphere, and you have X amount of time. What? So look at it straight. Moss, when you say that, you're saying that a random civilian like Envy is able to control a harder transformation like Beast form of Super Saiyan, like yeah, like UI, Beast, Orange Piccolo, that one. So she can control that. Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue as well. Like so she's able to maintain that form longer than the Time Patrollers in the future, who should be far stronger than the. Well, I mean, if they're not stronger, then it wouldn't be a city to begin with. We going through a God Destruction Gauntlet, Muff? Sounds like a. You know, when you say that, why does it remind me more combat with gods and titans? Reminds me of Chronica getting whooped in every timeline. Because she spilled the beers on how to beat her. Well, again, she stupidly said, "Oh, if you two work together, you guys can beat me." Like, why'd you say that? Garrus. I like, I actually like Garrus though. Well, that's interesting. Mhm. I mean, he didn't have Liu Kang negative zero all day. Well, it's kind of like how. No, like Satrion, I don't know, she sacrificed herself for nothing. Yeah, like Liu Kang, told her, no, what he's do, like, she knew what she was doing was wrong, but she couldn't disobey because she was scared of her. I guess I don't know. Yeah, it's like, yeah, she's scared of her. Well, let's see. Yeah, she went. Yeah, like she went to smoke. Let's see. Okay, so that's something. Okay, all right. Let me go from Discord to YouTube real quick in terms of reading stuff. So this thing is level 3. I kind of drawing. Like any grab from Zangief you can probably do. You have some stuff in Street Fighter 6 you can do as well. And let me see here. The worst. Well, just stay away from the clown Sarasa. Sarasa is one of those people in Xenoverse that exists, whereas I kind of want it to be like Conquest Mode and Deception, where you punch them in the face and coins will pop out. I feel like doing that to Sarasa for robbing people of Dragon Balls. You said what, Mouse? I don't know why they hate Smoke. Look at Scorpion. He's the he always has the ending that you're thinking to yourself, why? Look, I think a two ending. I know, but you're like. I don't know what they. I don't know what to do to Smoke. I don't know what to do to Smoke. I just think like this. Well, I mean, I guess not. I guess it doesn't win a single timeline. Even in I think if you remember correctly, you probably already said it. If not, but Mortal Kombat 9, he was no longer Smoke. He was an Enra. I was like, so you really can't win in timeline. And then let me think of it. But yeah, like the reason why I was talking about Scorpion having Y endings, because I'm thinking about two in particular. I'm thinking about Deadly Alliance and Armageddon. Those two. The Deadly Alliance, after I fought Moloch and the Trihards that were Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, my empire is getting thrown into a tornado and ripped apart. I was like, wow, this is my reward after beating him already. And see Scorpion getting hurled into a bunch of souls and get ripped apart. And he said, what mouth? Maybe I shouldn't spoil the MK1 base story. Well, I mean, my brother mentions all the time. So you can say whatever you want, I guess. I say like, but I will play in the future. There are some stuff I don't know about, but more than half of it I know about. No, they equal. No, it's equal. Okay. I'm trying to think. Aside from Smoke, is there another person in Mortal Kombat that doesn't get a single W? Because it's like I want to say Su Hao, but I'm like he might not have died in his own ending in Deadly Alliance. So oh, you know what? That reminds me. Excuse me, aside from his Armageddon ending, I think Reptile always gets a short end of the stick too. Like Mortal Kombat 4. I'm sitting there, I beat Goro and Shinnok. I'm like, oh, you know, I get a cool ending now. Now I get my head blown up by the guy I beat earlier. Like, wow, that's nice. And then it just rolls crest. And then and 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 then and then it just rolls crest and you can't skip, so you have to stew on it. But again, Moss, like that's like you playing Xenoverse 2. You do the story, but in one of the endings, like Final Form Mirror kills you and just rolls credits. You hear the little dubstep song and everything. If you know what Reptile, yeah, you know what? If Reptile wasn't Xenoverse, yeah, that would definitely happen. He'd definitely get his head blown out by Mirror. They just don't like Reptile. I thought. Other than Scorpion. Nah, not even Sub-Zero. Because as much as I want to like it, they disrespect the Sub-Zero as well. Look, Moth. Literally, Scorpion. Look, Moth. Scorpion's intro in Injustice 1 is him about to finish off Sub-Zero before he gets teleported to the DC timeline. In Mortal Kombat 9, when you boot the game up, Sub-Zero gets punched in the face every time. What? Because the outfit he's wearing is the Kuai Liang. No. That's the Kuai Liang outfit. No, yeah, like you're referring to Bihan. I'm sitting there booting that gun to myself, oh, I know I'm about to go ahead and pick something so I can get punched in the face. Like, oh, alright. You know what, Martha, can you imagine popping this Xenoverse 2 and every time you see it, Miro punches Trunks in the face? He gets rolled by everybody. I like Trunks, but in Xenoverse he gets rolled by everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if Tor was whooping on him in a timeline. And she's not much of a fighter, she's a scientist. Oh no, I know you, but it's just like but it's like, you know, like it's Trunks, and he should know better, Trunks. wow, I remember a time when this boss used to have so much like defense in this because, you know, Nez wasn't a thing like this. Oh, I couldn't see her. It didn't happen. No, I see you now, though. Yeah, 2002 bunnies overkill. It, I, I, I forget which is weak too. Yeah, another. This person said waiting on a module I sent him when it had crit damage in it, and he was just sitting there, blank face. Let's see here. Let's see this. Can make Ryu Arcade who appears in Gemma's Universe 3 Future. Okay, I'm just not saying that one. Speaking of Smoke 1, they reduced him to a background character. You know, it's funny. I remember him being a background character. He woke up at 2, he just peeked his head out on the trees. I guess that's what he was reduced to again. No, Su Hao didn't die as almost kind of like. Yeah, Jaxi did kill him. And then in Armageddon, Su Hao, with the explosion that Blaze gave after he lost, it killed Su Hao. So he didn't even get the prize at the end of the day. But he did descend to another realm and became its ruler or whatever. So, yeah, there's that. C. Oh, for what? Hold on. Is it? That's a good module. Because you get, I mean, you know, he probably lying. There've been a couple people who said that their modules were like 10, 20C. I probably messaged them and was like, oh, no, I'm not being serious. Okay, cool. Nah, they'll always try to put maybe that's his unfortunate purpose, just be sacrificed by somebody. You know what? That literally again, it reminds me of the stupid decision multi-man when he said again about Smoke, when he was about to get turned to a cyber and they actually stopped him, and then when they did the Sub-Zero, they did absolutely nothing but watch because Smoke could have did something, Johnny Cage could have did something, Raiden could have did something. I know Liu Kang was in there. I was gonna lie, I know he's still bitter about not being he who must win. It's like Raiden is trying to look out for everybody and not get that timeline, like, messed up like they did before. How Dark Raiden lost to Shao Kahn, but you know, freaking Liu Kang. No, as a matter of fact, Raiden explained that to him. In the end, he said that if you beat him, like his merging in the realms is only temporary. Like he's trying to find a way to win and get rid of him permanently, but he wouldn't listen. And Darth Raiden. Well, people said that that Taven might have won, but it might be everybody stronger, and that's when Shao Kahn did what he did, because there's no way that Shao Kahn wouldn't have been able to get blown off by Onaga to a God knows where, just to return to beat Onaga, which means everybody was fooling around down there during that whole intro. And not one smart individual other than that of Chameleon and Revenant Liu Kang used like they all use the same flight of steps. I would have run around. I ain't stupid. Like, why do I want to be in the same flight of steps as that, like Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung? See, that's why Chameleon works smarter, not harder, right? So he's smart. And as a matter of fact, think of it now, he might not even die in Mortal Kombat again. Because he's too smart for that. Like him and Shinnok both. Because Shinnok sent to close himself out there. He said, nah, I ain't going out there myself. I got a purple ring doing that. Let's get these. How long have I been doing this? Okay. Probably fight Wallcrasher once or twice more. And then that's when I'm going to switch to Gex and Squadra so I can get those awards in as well. Because I need to win one more time in order to get the last of the gold capsules from the weekend capsule bonuses. Then I just need to play as Tentacle for a little bit. So I can get my free 5,000 points for Ultimate Gohan.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant.
And like I said before, I have every reason to believe that that next character being introduced is going to be Champa. Mainly because when you saw Beerus out there fighting, or anybody else, like not only was Beerus missing for the God Destruction lineup, Champa was too. So I know he's going to be there. Like they weren't slick about that. See? But that makes me beg the question: who's the next character after Chopper? Is it gonna be Whis? Is it gonna be Vados? Is it gonna be what's his name? Is it gonna be is it gonna be the Supreme Kai Shin?
Proceed inside.
If they put him in there, that would be the one time I pick Majin Buu. That would be the one time that I hope they give another like animation where he beats you, just sits on you, just so I can do that canonically. Because that guy is a major screw up. And this man is so stupid, I swear to God. He was like, oh, let's go ahead and have them get Gohan's energy so we can fall to their base and give them a head start like idiots. Could have just had Gohan, you know, fight out that tournament and make those two slip up. Because all you gotta do is beat Sulfurfish and beat Yama, you won't get the energy. You won't get that head start. Just sat back and watched that nonsense happen. Again, Martha, that's like if I let somebody hack your account just so I can find out like where it's coming from.
Detecting multiple Vulcus signals.
Yeah, like, that's exactly. That's what it is. yeah, that's what Gohan. That's how the Gohan. Guys, energy stolen. And then they fall back to base. They whipped everybody else, and then Vegeta got impatient, and you know he fought Goku and gave them energy to fight Buu. I don't know how he's able. I don't know. Okay, maybe it's an inconsistency thing from the Buu saga. It's kind of like the same inconsistency of Gohan being able to catch a bullet without an earring. Stuff like that. But how people are so fast that 5 minutes feels like a bunch of episodes. or being able to catch bullets effortlessly, but you can't catch your earring is actually ridiculous. And that might be, didn't I say in the past, the reason why he wears eyeglasses.
Operation complete. Great job, Descendant.
So it's like, it feels better. Alright. Why should like Gohan's hair in Dragon Ball Superhero? Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. The comment I missed. Okay, so here. Do you guys think Ultra Instinct Supervillain Quell looks like perfect Ultra Instinct Goku? Yes. Alright, I see here. Oh yeah, and also good to Gohan losing a round with a 10-5 score as like his Boo tanks. It's like I think they're around the same power level, like weren't they? Well, Boo tanks and him. He was getting his head. That's all it was, wasn't it? You know, he's at a yeah. Well, that and the fact that even if he was beating him, Boo tanks would just regenerate himself. It would just outlast him, wouldn't he? Now, that same argument cannot be made for Vegito, because regardless of what power he was going to whoop on Boo. Look, that was a tragedy. Of course he did. He literally caught, look, he caught his most devastating move, ran forward and kicked it like a soccer ball. One of. Yeah, like when he was screaming and yeah, like the dimension was shattering, yeah. I guess that's the one. Screaming like a child is his most devastating move. Talking about warns you that he's not Super Saiyan 2. Again, having lightning does not always make you Super Saiyan 2. It was just the amount of it was just the amount of energy that he's bringing out that it shows lightning. Like they even showed it when he was base form. Yeah. Versus. Hmm. Yeah, there's also some times where Super Saiyan 4 Goku was having sparking. He was kind of sitting there. You know what? Actually, Mars, is that why people think that Gohan was Super Saiyan 1, not 2, and he fought the board because he wasn't emitting the same amount of energy despite being Super Saiyan 2? Because some of it feels like an animation error or something like that, but it's like he was just out of the game because he just hasn't been training like that. And this was the Broly movie. All right. Which one do I want to keep? I'm thinking about the one on the left because of the duration, but the other one, the, the other one, I mean, the other one keeps you alive because this is for Luna. Um, I'll, I'll keep this. Alright, I'll keep this one as well. Let's see here. Was it 10-6 favor boot test, but Gohan got point deduction from Roku interfering? Thank for getting his message. Hi, dude. Did you see my message? I see every message. And I already responded to the the perfect ultra instinct thing with one word, which is yes. And then the thanks for getting my message part. I've already read that particular message I think 3 times already. To which I gotta say no problem for the third if not fourth time. All right. Who else is actually lived like this? I'm gonna new. Whose new module did I get? It's gotta be some ones that are good. Never mind. Blair. Hmm. I'll probably still the one on the left for cheap or something. See here, perfect MUI, with chest crystal on dipped in green mouthwash. It's like I'm trying to think what I could say about that version of Goku. I just don't want to come across as an insult, but it's like no, it's just like it's just well, it exists. No, okay, it exists. I find it funny how I find it funny how he's a UI in it, but he can't dodge in game. Just UI without dodging. Well, I guess he's lucky that Moro's not in that game. His eyes change to the crystallized color. His hair would be the base of the crystallized color. Not all of his hair. Base. Right. Five Guys is delicious but too expensive. Yes, that is true. You should also say that the world chat, not trade chat. I don't know why he's even talking about Five Guys over here. Like they're literally talking about Shake Shack and everything else in world chat. Go over there. No, they don't get the crystal on the chest or anything. And I had thought that, yeah, guys, yeah, like I had thought that with that concept of that transformation, that they would either make that crystallized chest, the light and the dark version, as accessories, or they would just have it to where when you transform, it has it.
The energy concentration is
Neither was the case.
Protect the objective from all threats.
And then on top of that, there's something else I want to talk about that particular one too. Yeah, like your stance doesn't change. And I don't know why, for some reason, that the only time they change your stance is, well, yeah, like Beast Form and Super Saiyan 3 has your stance changed.
Initiating energy
Meanwhile, I'm
operation.
Master Ultra
Prevent enemy
Instinct,
infiltration
or
at all costs.
the new form, which I hate calling the power to overcome.
Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within
They couldn't call it a superhero. No, don't call it Ultra Super. No, it's Ultra Super Villain Quell. This person is all. Jesus, go away, this guy here. Yeah, that could have been like again, like the stance itself could have been like Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku, where he's looking at his like arm or whatever. Same thing with like Rose Goku Black. Which, by the way, do you think they're gonna have Rose in Universe 3 or not?
Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare for combat.
Yeah, the
Specialized
transformation stuff.
anti-personnel combat entity detected. Have line of sights, Descendant. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit.
So what you're saying might be either DLC or just not the game entirely? Well, I mean, I don't know if they got rid of it. I mean, like, it might show up. Maybe they were just showing off 1 and 3 or something. But yeah, like 2 was pivotal. Yeah, so I don't know why they would. Are you? Okay. Look at that. Now I gotta send everything in the moon over here. They try to... Like he's trying his best not to hit me. Like they sent like 6 of those green orbs, a bunch of stuff dropping down, and he had to pounce them in the air in order for me not to pick that one person up. Who smartly, I guess, is a bad word, went out here into battle with a swimsuit. I mean, to be fair, my character's in booty shorts, so how do I know?
Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant! Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your AC.
Overhyping. I don't overhype that transformation.
Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to use utilize your tactical options.
I know others might, you know, it was Goku.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Now, that's the best thing to
Hold the line.
know. There's like that.
Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit.
Why won't it look like Goku again? Doesn't Goku already have enough stuff customizable?
Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful.
I don't know. Why I think about that, Mom? I think about how much time they had. Because they had, well, because the last time I did a DLC video like that, I think it was 8 months ago. So it was a while for this DLC to come out. And I don't want you to just be, oh, we waited that long a time to get a lazy transformation, a character with no new moves, one stage, which I'm pretty sure is just a color swap, whatever, of an already existing stage. And then, who? Best cast character, Goku. Oh, of course he is. And everybody's gonna be like, oh, he's so crazy, I have to fight Jockey by Black Mashing again. I guarantee you, if I go to player match like right now, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna fight some male Saiyan level 190. I'm gonna fight a Goku or a Vegeta who has his clothes changed. But fuck all this stuff here. Anyway, like who has his who has the outfit changed because they gave him his Whis battle suit as one of his customizable clothes. Is there a reason why they couldn't do that with other characters? Was there a reason why?
Zone stabilization confirmed.
If I go any further,
Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your
it
seat.
might just take me off of them.
Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
So what you're saying, Moss, is that this is the Goku update. But it's like saying something. But it's like saying something. Yeah, that's the only thing.
Hold the line.
That is not a DLC character. Cronoa is not a DLC character. That is a paid reskin for a character you got for free 6 years ago.
Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting the enemy.
All you had to do was just play the game. Just play the mode, do a little tournament, whatever. You get some soul, you get some more stuff with her, and then you get her. Then they just said, let's just have her like paid for. That's like if you are playing a game like Mortal Kombat or like what's Mortal Kombat 3 or something, and you have to pay for a character like Human Smoke, who has the exact same moveset as Scorpion. He just looks different, and he has different fatalities, I think.
You need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
No, that's the thing. It's like when he was there in Mortal Kombat 3, like it was Mortal Kombat 3, I believe. We had the exact same moveset as Scorpion. There we go. Make Super Villain Golden Frieza from the universe. Yeah, that's right coming. superhero black face waste I already have one Presley here that involves a crystal on their chest. Like, there's stuff they're gonna send. Like, well, I can't even sit still. For 3 seconds, I can't even go still. I can't interact with the target because for one, I didn't realize that was happening. Because all the stuff I had to dodge. Fucking bitch. Oh wait, hold on. He's a mix fucking bitch. Oh, swap a super villain. Oh, shit. You know what? Never mind. Hi, I request super villain golden freezer for you guys, not me for you. Well, if they wanted that requested, they would have asked me. And who? Come on, they're talking about. Yeah, another thing, if there is some sort of random form or whatever that's asking me to create these, I want to see it. And the whole jockey form would be at. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, form-wise in Trinity University? So, I don't know. So what do you think about Super Saiyan? Wait a minute. What do you think about Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken? I don't know how they would balance it. Why is it 1 minute though? Like, even Goat's taking a whole Super Saiyan longer than that. Okay, you know what? I have to remember. So, if Super Saiyan 3 is a 30-second transformation, how long is it until you can use it again? Because even in a game like, if I remember correctly, even in a game like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I think it was you lose. It was either health or it was a health or you lost your meter really fast for either one. But I gotta remember. Alter ego. Whatever. So, actually, do you think that the So what about grade? So what about grade 8? How long did that last? See someone hiding behind cover. Wow, somebody's grade 8. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it might be like Child or something like that from what's his name? Genshin, whereas the longer you're doing a skill, then the longer it takes to cool down or something. I don't know. I'm thinking about something random. The concept of a timer for super singing, I don't know. Again, there might be a passive or something with it. Again, again, they might make. Well, like again, like it might be like breakers, whereas you put on certain passives to extend the timer of your transformation. Just go full on breakers. I know there is. Mm-hmm. Why do you gain health in Super Saiyan? I could have swore the only transformation, get the correct me if I'm wrong. The energy, like where they were trying to boost their energy was, of course, Super Saiyan God. It wasn't Super Saiyan 1 through 4. Yeah, then like it was, yeah, but then, like it was a slow thing. It was, probably, but screw the mechanisms universe. Yeah. So if that's the case, then what do you think Mystic would do, or Ultimate, whatever? Like, do you think it's gonna make it gain health? But I'm trying to think though. I'm trying to imagine doing the Mystic form, but there's a time limit to something like that. Yeah, it's a base four, so it should have a timer. Mystic and the Beast. At least, yeah. I don't know. Like, how long are the matches? Yeah. I'm about to say like we do rank something like that with like the minimum. Yeah, like the fast ones are a minute, and some people have done it to try to get free W's or whatever, because they'll have the 1 minute thing with capsules and stuff. Oh, all right. Well, that'll be today's bills then. Those bets will be a minute then. You just grab them 5 times, over. So, so yeah, Moss is gonna look like one of those one ads that say you can't last a minute against this mail stand. It just grabs you the entire time. No, I don't know. They did test the game, right? Was was that was that with the Zero Super Sword? No. Okay. Because if it wasn't, I would have a massive problem with it. So what's the what's the point of using an actual super move then, or having an actual build like again, like imagine fighting somebody and all they have is an evasive. Like, why you ask yourself what are the skills and transformations? They just grab you the whole time. No, as a matter of fact, when he grabbed him, was transformed now?
Descendant. Environmental data collection.
Oh, I was saying God. Oh yeah, because
has been
yeah.
completed. Please activate the stabilizer.
Okay. Which is very silly, and then you're gonna wonder why a lot of people, and people are gonna wonder why, oh, like why you picking characters like Cooler or a Namekian, because they can't get grabbed the entire time. But I'm just saying that with making getting health or other builds like that, I find it kind of funny how in this instance I'm actually defending the characters I hate fighting. You know when Broly can't beat it, that's an issue. How do you beat Broly in grabbing? 5. Give me a second. There's a couple of comments I missed here. Well, of course he quit in 2026. Let's see here. Yeah, so yeah, 7K or so, yeah. Can you imagine being a level, let's say a level 80 or something like that, you're just playing the game, you're in beast form, and all of a sudden somebody runs up on you with that build? Yeah, they like you grab one time, you ask yourself what happened. Like you gotta grab it one time. Like you think it's a glitch or something. I don't know. No, no. No, they don't. See here. So I missed here. So see here. My supervillain Golden Freezer from Dragon Ball Universe 2 for his favorite used as a weapon, Aspiration Tribulation. See here. Makes my favorite supervillain, Ultra Supervillain Beast forms. Hi, I request supervillain Golden Freezer for you guys. Make mocap, Daily Alliance, Red mocap, Frozen mocap, Zombie mocap, Titan mocap. That's some Mugen stuff right there. Why you couldn't be for me, I don't even care about them. See here. If you make Ultra Supervillain Goku Quell from Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for Soul Calibur 6 for name, just type USVQ Goku. Well, I think I know I'm gonna name him. I was like, make it sound like I don't know what to name him. I was like, as a matter of fact, even yeah, I know it's abbreviated, but it was like the last time I think a name was abbreviated. He asked me about how to name him. You only get but 12 characters to work with, man. So they make it sound like I'm gonna have like the only time you can have that many characters in a name is if you mod it or something. It's not gonna. And the thing is, like, that's how you knew if you find a mod. I take one of Justin Wan's advice in playing lame against the male Santa Claus saying. I feel like if you're gonna do that, a lot of I don't know why transmission gives you HP. That's quite literally think you no. Sorry. I'm about to think you Dragon Ball. There's something else I'm thinking of. No, because I'm thinking about what game was it that you would transform and you'll get your house back. There was a game. Like there was a game like there's something I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's the game I was thinking. Oh, that's the game I was thinking about. Injection Squadron. Yeah, it's not even a full heal. I said, like you just get a little bit of health back. Is a full, so a full heal you transform. That's not how transformations work. So you mean to tell me that when he was fighting Cauliflower and Kill, when he transformed, he got his health back? Or when... Yeah, when he was interested against Jiren, when Vegeta went Evolve Blue, all of them got the health back, apparently. Yeah, he's tired. Well, I don't know. Now we gotta ask these questions now. I know. But that's why your voice isn't shared, so you'll get your take on that. Again, I wouldn't know. Mm-hmm. Again, we just had, I try to imagine everybody transforming at any point in Dragon Ball, getting all the health back. Like, who else is there?
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant. Multiple Volga signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Well, I mean, again, like, the stuff is so subject to change. You said this is a permanent change, that they might nerf how much health is gained or whatever, but it'll always be a permanent change.
Exit security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside.
Maybe that might happen. They'll probably say, oh, with this buff, we'll extend the timer by X amount of seconds. Which is still stupid. I was unaware there was a timer, so maybe that's why Goku agreed to the 5 minutes. I don't know. Why is there like he said 5 minutes, so he's I don't know. It's like, I get a choice anyway. But then the guy say, oh, but well, yeah, like when he was UI fighting Jiren, like earlier, that his back split or whatever, yeah, he passed up. Yeah, he was yeah.
We're detecting multiple Volga signals.
Well, maybe that's what they took inspiration from. Was Kaioken? Well, actually, specifically, Blue Kaioken. Well, specifically Blue Kaioken. That's what he fought hit, and the other one being UI. Yeah, he could have, but he dropped out of the ring and everything. I feel like he just went out the ring and de-transformed. He was just hurt. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I don't know why they added a timer. Again, it just reminds. Again, with the timer, it just goes back to a game like Breakers. But even when you play a game like Gexen Squadron, where you transform, it's permanent. That's like me having to like that's like if the. Mhm. You know, you know what, Martha? Can you imagine being Super Saiyan in Xenoverse 3? You already have a timer and that just roasts your energy. Yeah, I guess we just reduce the timer of your transformation or something.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope, don't you think?
Hmm.
Yeah, so what do you need?
Yeah, one more to go. Well, it seems how he died a bunch of times in a very short span. Yeah, he don't want to look stupid for everybody. Yeah, that's like you test a game like Devil May Cry and and they just keep
Initiating
spamming
underwater
trunking.
research operation,
No real
Descendant.
actual like combos with guns or anything.
Multiple Volga signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Or it's like playing a game like Fighters Marvel against Capcom and you're just doing the basic square combo. Yeah, just auto combos. Or yeah, it's gonna be flashy, but you're not gonna be transformed for a while, I guess.
Entrance security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside.
Right. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Let me look at. I'm gonna look at this comic real quick. See if it is. Frieza ain't no geologist. He went to try to put some pressure on Goku. Talking about the side bands. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you live stream some more, let me know. I mean, just yeah, you can just turn notifications.
Descendant, destroy the device up ahead.
No, it's not that time. It's like it, it's just one drawback.
Multiple Volga signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, but in some aspects, some people want it to be exactly like Xenoverse 2 and stuff, but it's just like they do. No, I don't know why people are like, oh, like, why is this in here? Like, why isn't it like Xenoverse 2? Like why
We're
you,
detecting
like,
multiple
you want it to
Volga
be
signals.
Xenoverse 2.5 or Xenoverse 3? Maybe, maybe they might adjust that. They did the same thing for Breakers. Whereas when we did Dash, you're invincible and dodge really far. Dang, she
You
got
need to
real
use your
fast.
hover bike from here on out.
Why is that? Oh, the hit component. Okay. I'm hoping that Spotify isn't a thing.
Descendant,
Well, the fact that they had to. So was it gonna have rollback then or something? Because the last thing I want is for. Oh, no, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, the last thing I want is for that game to have some random exploit like that. Because, but again, I can't imagine people trying to exploit stuff like that because they can't actually beat you in a fair fight. It's like people still use mods to this day.
Operation complete. Great job, Descendant.
Yeah. So we mean lag, you mean as in like lag it like in Xenoverse 2? Or do you mean like the game will just kind of freeze? So those, yeah, either like on Fighters lag or Xenoverse lag. Whereas either A, the screen will pause a little bit with Xenoverse, whereas you slap man, it doesn't and it just doesn't count.
Yeah, so what do you need?
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
Yeah. Do you think that I don't know if this is confirmed yet at all? This is me thinking about some other game, but do you think that the game is gonna have like drop in, drop out quests or no? Because I know some games because the thing I think about this, the most I think is like like Lego games, whereas you just go into their game whatever to help out whatever, or it can even be like what's the game like Xenoverse where it says like a new allies come to help instead of it being like your mentor or whatever. You see you see somebody online pop up. Yeah, because sometimes people do need help for certain parallel quests and stuff, and they kind of either that or somebody will quit or something during it. So of course you need the help. Hmm. So it'd be like if you disconnect, you have an X amount of time to go back into a like Squadra or Genshin Impact or something.
Just say the word. I'll find out everything for
Yeah, that's why I wanted to mention that. Let's see here what else I miss here. Like the big fella should do. The what? A death mechanic. In what? Like Xenoverse what? One or two? I know. Yeah. It's like Imperial. Yeah, because I was about to. Oh, those people. Those. Oh, that. Yeah. No, no, because people do, like people have done that in Crystal Rays, have done that in Extra missions, parallel quests, and I can only imagine somebody saying, "Oh, I need help with this parallel quest." I'm like, "Okay, sure, we need help." Because all of a sudden you see them trying to do the square triangle against Like armored Zamasu or something. Yes. Well, that's just stupid. So, well, and and then they realized that's what their game was. So not only did they give it to characters like Hercule and Jocko that we can cancel more stuff, but then they had it to where you fought them in the serious matches, and they also started key canceling. Yeah. Yeah, because that's what they like. Can you imagine if you were watching Dragon Ball and you looked at someone like Goku or Vegito, and every time they're about to start fighting, they would throw a Ki Blast first? Imagine trying to key. Imagine somebody like you're watching one and trying to keystone like one of the villains of that particular saga or whatever. Why are you, Bunny? This is unless this is Gun Bunny. There's no reason for you to pick an electric character against an electric boss. That better be Gun Bunny. You mean the infected weapon? I haven't hit my hand in that time, but you know, what? Are you serious? Yeah, that was like he broke this thing. I tried to zip line away from so I didn't get like killed to the ground or whatever. And I was he's like, no, I'm gonna no, I'm gonna hit you anyway. Yeah, no, shouldn't have picked shouldn't have picked Bunny. Should have picked Luna or something. And that. You know, every time I spawn, he targets me first because he knows his weapon on him. Of course, Red Bunny rage quit. Is there a match that Bunny does not rage quit in? I'm gonna check something after this. I'm gonna check that Bunny in a second. I want to see if that wasn't just electric, but I want to see if it was actually effective weapon Bunny. Okay. Well. I could try it now. Oh. Not the screen. Come on now. Sub-attack power. Moving fortress and sprint. You really chose the worst character for this. And wonder why we lost. It's okay. I'm not gonna say anything more. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let's see, what creations do you plan making this weekend? No, my God, not this bunny again. Oh my gosh, she's back. Wait, is it that same bunny? Is it? Thank God we got. Oh, look at that, buddy did it. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. So she rage quit, somehow managed to go back into my lobby and get killed again. How that's how? You had a good bunny, didn't you? The worst module. I can sell you a good module. You know, in fact, yeah, you know what? I should have left it down. But I'm a team player, so that's why I didn't do that. Don't do it, Lou. Just gonna keep fighting. Yeah. Don't do it, buddy. I was like, I'm about to die. You know what? As a matter of fact, Moss, I'm trying to think of it. Imagine picking Bunny, not learning from your mistakes, seeing this is electric balls, and picking her again. It'd be one thing if he said, "Oh, I chose the wrong character for it," so well, of course he did. But yeah, like, but again, like, it's one thing to say, "Oh, you know, I chose the wrong character. I'm going to go ahead and pick Keelan. I'm going to go ahead and pick Freyna. You pick Serena." No, let's just pick Bunny again. Oh, okay. Well, it didn't count as me dying. Oh, whoa! I had a weapon. I'm alright though. I lied. Yeah. I think to keep. I guess it's kind of smart that far down. Shoot. Everybody else died as I was. Are they dead permanently? God dang it. I'm going after you, Luna. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to stun this guy first, but he won't go down. Oh no, this is... Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, I'm making sure. That's some straight Cobra Veronica stuff right there. Get out and get him for it instantly. Of course he did. Oh, blood. Yeah. trying to, but Big Brain has had to bring Bunny twice, so I gotta. Nigga, let me just. As a last, I have to just keep. Shoot. I was saying I keep him occupied. Don't worry about me. Just go ahead and give. Well, we'll see. And I'm hoping to God that yeah, you are. Can I do okay? If I hit restart mission, can I not get Bunny again? The last time I watched her disappear, she came back. Thank the Lord. It's somebody. Is that Viessa? Wait, hold on. Yeah. I trust Viessa more than I trust Bunny in this thing, so. That's better. Look at the health drain. Well, I already knew that one. I'm like, it didn't take a neurosurgeon to know that one. Of course, I knew that Bunny was the person that was hindering us. I don't want to try to be mean about it, but it's like people need to get off of Bunny when it comes to stuff like this because she can do everything. But when it says some. Yeah, of course he. Let's see here. Bunny wants to defend his boss. You said his Bunny works in Jaber's high? I mean, if you have a gun Bunny, then no, I believe. Jaber, look. Yeah, like, gun Bunny's good. Jaber is a reoccurring meme, my stuff, but he's not going to be terrible in this. He's not attribute, so he can actually fight stuff like this. Bunny, on the other hand, is I really spawn on getting hurt. Yeah, motherfucker. Oh, of course you're gonna do this over here. Oh, you hurt now, ain't you? No. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, he's dead. And all we needed was Viessa. Do you plan on streaming Gexen later? Yeah, I plan on streaming that in probably about a good 20-25 minutes, because I want to do that after I fight Wallcrasher again. Hopefully get a good module out of it. There used to be a proper dark brown hair color in this game. I tried looking for it. I tried. Is that wait, is that what it's called? Yeah, I want it to be really dark brown. So I got so this I can actually make a proper Revy here, or I could actually make a better Sakura. Yeah, she has brown hair too. In the drawings, I have her hair color slightly lighter than that of Ada, so I don't want those blending in together when I do pictures with them. Same thing with Lauren. I'm not saying like it looks like caramel brown, like what it looks like. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it is actually good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should do more drawings of her as well. I'll probably put on Discord later or something. Let's see here. 20 minutes for the 6th festival. I just checked the STP Metal shop. There's Goku. Yeah, I saw that. It was Goku's Ogi and Janemba stuff. Cost 300 TP each part. I don't know why it costs 300 STP for each part. Like they are down. Like they are down bad for STP. Huh? I didn't realize that, but I'm gonna check it a little bit. Xenoverse 3, they're gonna have TP, STP, UTP, TTP. I don't know what to say. Yeah, either transversal or trial. It'd be DTP for demo TP. You can't use it in the actual game. So they're gonna have all this other TP in that game. Do Xenoverse 3. It ain't making no. It doesn't make no sense though. Yeah. I swear everything's left on the menu. You gonna bump me up? You can bump this one. I bump Reina. It knew better. I didn't realize that was Haley. Who I trust way more than I do Bunny in this thing, unless it's Gun Bunny, which that one last time was not. You said Xenoverse 3 will have 31 seconds, Super Saiyan 3. Oh wow, a whole second, 31 seconds? That's very nice. You know, at least in Xenoverse 2, when you were Super Saiyan 3, you could not gain your key as fast at all. There was at least that drawback. This one said no, just have it to where it's a timer for Super Saiyan 3. And then, you know how, and then how long is it going to take you to get Super Saiyan 3 back? Because the last time, because from what I remember, I think Goku was trying to, get his energy back, whatever. And it didn't work because he was, alive. Star Power Mario. You were at least invincible in that game. Yeah, invincible Super Saiyan 3 in this game. Yeah, they're like, you're not invincible in this one. You know what, Moss? Actually, that's like picking up a shield in the Sonic games. But instead of it being the next hit you take, it would be immune to it. Like it's timed. Right. You know what? As a matter of fact, Moss, how much time do you think everybody's gonna spend? Because Super Saiyan 3 is going to take 30 seconds, and your eyes going to be like 10 seconds before you get your back blown out. All of a sudden, yeah, I said that. You get your back blown out, and then all of a sudden, it's like you're like dizzy or groggy for the better part, like 20 seconds. Seconds. Yep. That's what yep. So basically that's what you're gonna say, like, if I can't last one lousy minute, I shouldn't be alive with it. That's gonna be that transformation in that game. If I can't last one lousy minute, I'll do the transformation. Super Saiyan 3, 30 seconds. So, I asked what Super Saiyan 2 is, but that's just kind of a joke of this stuff. Will be what? 20, 25 seconds? 15 seconds Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, I remember the episode in GT where he transformed into Super Saiyan 4. 5 seconds. If I remember correctly, didn't Goku say that he even took a nap while Baby was quote unquote like asleep while he was a Super Saiyan 4? But here I am, I gotta spend 15 seconds on Super Saiyan 4. He's not losing any health while I'm hitting him. Oh shoot. Wait on. Where did the guy go? Oh. They keep spawning me on they keep spawning me on these lasers. I don't even know where he is, no. Because he constantly hides in this stuff. Did armor for a shoulder not get popped off yet? Ain't no freaking way. Yeah, but it's like I was trying to hit his shoulder, whatever I punched it. I don't know if it came off, or it's like. No, but it's like his hand is practically magnetized to frame his body while he was doing that. And I ain't mad because like I had enough time to use the other gun, but it was just like if I did, I get hit by one of the lasers again. That's why I was trying to pop it off by punching it. They're trying to make Xenoverse 3 closer to Kakarot than BT series, and I like it, but still, 31 seconds. I already said it earlier, if you didn't already hear me. I said that the timer system for these transformations reminds me of breakers. It reminds me of the super transfers that you get. You know, actually, maybe that's what's happening. Maybe it's, maybe the higher level you are, the longer time you have. No, because I say that because I'm thinking about breakers again. Whereas when you're level 1, you only have, I think it's like 30 seconds or something like that. But um, in level 3, it's 500, so it's like 50 seconds. I mean, I don't know. Look, Jesus Christ. You know what, actually, Mark? So basically it's going to be, what, 1 second if you're doing a Super Saiyan 4 fusion? Or a Super Saiyan Blue fusion? Okay. Okay, so there we go. How long is Super Saiyan times 20 gonna be? No, that's Super Saiyan. Kaioken times 20. Yeah, let me ball blue. And then what? Is Super Saiyan Rage gonna be 10 seconds? I no. Well, actually, no. There is one. That's that one Glazer or whatever for Goku. I got like one guy. It would be what's your favorite Goku form? It'd be like Super Saiyan 3, 4, God. I was saying you choose, and all of a sudden it's Super Saiyan God or Ultra Instinct, because it's Dragon Ball Super or something. There's no there's no actual opinion or actually a percentage. It's more so, can you get his answer correctly? Yeah, but that no, it's funny. That actually is what he said. That is, hold on, but because like it was like that happened with Trunks. Let's say, what was your favorite Trunks form? It was like Super Saiyan 2. It was Super Saiyan Rage, or it was some other one. And I think the one he still was Super Saiyan Rage, which was the worst one. No, of course it's all right, what else is that I'm missing? They can't do a Super Saiyan 4 fusion because it's non-canon. Oh, so we'll have the Daima version. Or we'll have the demo version. Well, the power to go beyond is no longer Super Saiyan 4. It'd be Super Saiyan 3.5, I guess. I don't know. They're like they're gonna make their own. I can't. Yes, I can. That's it. Some more the Super Kaioken. That died. What? Oh, we don't. Oh. Okay, if you're referring to that one based on close references, then yes, it most definitely is. Yeah, it's her. Yeah, it's Daya in pants, which you'll see probably roughly 5% of the time. No, that's when she's at her strongest, when she's not wearing pants. It's kind of like kill. The less clothes you have, the stronger you are. Yeah. Like when Goku loses his shirt, when what is his name? Kenshiro when he was a shirt. To get to get power ups. At who? Oh, few. So what do you think about Super Dragon Ball Heroes characters then? Like the other Tuffles? Because again, there's the other Tuffles, which I forget, keep forgetting their names. There's Hearts. There's Lags. There was Cumber, I think it was. There won't be anything with this. If it's a free look, if it's a free update, they need to add. I hate this, but Semi Perfect Cells and Bergamo, because Bergamo, it was just like, look, Bergamo, they literally have him in a hero vote, and I was thinking to myself, oh, you know what? Everybody else made it to the game, like Super Saiyan 4, like GT Vegeta made it to the game. Tracksuit 18 made it to the game. Let's see if Bergamo makes it to the game. No, we're gonna have a reskinned. What? The hardest answer. Like, the main way it sound like you made it sound like Xenoverse boycotts furries.
I'll show you what I made of.
Meanwhile, we got Damagoku running around. And this man, like, and this man, yeah, I'm gonna say I know is wrong. He's like 11'12" over there. I'm about to die because he keeps spawning everything on me. So what's happening? Yeah, okay, so we lost that one. But I was only doing this until Wallcrasher showed up anyway. Just kind of buying time a little bit while getting some green points. I don't know why they don't add him for Crystal Rays. That's the thing. You know what? How you add Demigra but not him? The final form could have been cool too, but they said no. We'll just have it to where you get 2K for a mid-pipe. Wait a minute. What's this 2K? That's worth 2K to you? A purple and 2 golds, and the duration down by 20%. By 20%. You out of your mind. Meanwhile, I try to sell a module. Everybody offered me like 50 or 100.
If it's new research.
50C total. Speaking of, I'm about to get these Halo modules in a second. 50C total.
Now what?
Y'all here playing? I'm about to say like I gotta get these when I can, because I know that when Ultra Halo comes out, these prices are gonna skyrocket. It's not gonna be 30 or 50. It's gonna be like 200 per. You saw again, I was like, you so happened to Glay when she got a buff. Everybody was saying, oh, willing to sell Glay modules like 50 a piece or 60 a piece. Got 23 on Roast Arena. Wow, that's a lot of Serenas. Yeah, so that's actually really good. That's actually the best deal you can get. I don't have the space for it, but that's the best deal you can get right now. The reason why I say is because Serena and Blair are the characters being worked on next, and they're going to talk about it in like 3 days. So yeah, I can't get rid of those. All right, let's choose Luna. Yeah, she is wearing that. It's free. Talking about now. That's same with you. You know what? I thought about it. Maybe they might add base form Kale to this next one. Look, I'm saying that because every time I see Kale, she's always pre-transformed. Except for in Gexen Squadron. And maybe one other game like... What other game was it? It was Gexen Squadron. It was what I'm pretty sure it's a mobile game. But I'm trying to think about, like, if Bulma is as old as she is in this new timeline or Xenoverse 3, do you think she used the wish on anybody else to retain their youth or have immortality or something? Because you're seeing people like Bulma and characters with long lifespans. There's another some good wall cracking. Crazy looking at Inez right now. Makes Homer Simpson. No, I'm about to end the stream anyway. Hey, I don't think I've ever been asked to create Bart Simpson and Homer Simpson before. I've been asked to create Pikachu before, but never anybody from The Simpsons. All right. Freaking Bart Simpson. All right, I'm about to end this stream right here because I'm about to switch games to Gexen Squadron. So I'll see you in a little bit. For those who did watch this video, though, thank you for tuning in.